Hello guys, today we are going to learn how to use EC2 Instance Connect with IAM Role so that we can be securely safe anytime we are accessing our EC2. So the first thing we are going to do now is to create our EC2. You can click on this or you search EC2 there. So now just click on launch EC2. Then you can give it a name. So I can give it my EC2. So I'll just scroll down. Just scroll down. You don't need to set any security group. Just scroll down. Now, keep here. Click on this one. Proceed without keep here. You see it? Then go. Launch your EC2 instance immediately. So you don't need keep here because you are using EC2 Instance Connect. You only need keep here anytime you want to use SSH from your command, from your window command line, or from any kind of command interface you are using, maybe PowerShell or any kind of command line interface. So now we have created our EC2. So let me visit it and see. So now our EC2 is set. You can see it here. You can see it is running. You can see the public IP. You can see the private IP. So now for me to use EC2 Instance Connect, you can see Connect at the top. So once I click on this, it's going to open the EC2 terminal where I can access any kind of thing on my account. So click on Connect. You see Connect using a public IP or Connect using a private IP. You use this one because you don't have VPC, virtual private cloud. You don't have it. So you only use this one when you have VPC. You understand? You can see when you have VPC endpoint, that's when you can use this one. So here we don't have VPC, so we can just connect using this. Then we'll scroll down. You can see our username is EC2 user. Then once we click on connect, now you see automatically it will establish the connection. And you can see my public and my private IP here. Boom, we are already inside the EC2. You can see it here. Now you can see this is my user. Then this is my private IP. We can try to do something. I can say, who am I? You see, it told me that I am EC2 user. That's my user name. So I can decide to ping Google to see if it is actually working. I say ping google.com. Now you see that I was able to ping Google. So Ctrl C to stop it. Now I stop it. Ctrl L to clear the screen. You see it? I can also check the AWS CLI version by just typing AWS dash version. So I want to see the version of the AWS CLI I'm using, command line interface I'm using. So it's going to show me here. You can see I'm using version 2.32. See? So Python, you can see. So now you can type any kind of Linux command here. You may decide to type ls to list. You can see. So there's nothing inside already. So now what we are going to do now is that if I try to list, maybe I want to list the users I have in my accounts. Maybe I want to list all the users in my account. For example, I can type AWS IAM list dash users. So if I type something like this, let's see. Now you see, say unable to locate credential. You can configure credential by running AWS login. Now what this one is trying to tell me now is that I cannot log in, that I haven't logged in, so I can't access the users in my accounts. So in that case, we have to actually log in. You understand? We have to actually log in with our credentials. That is, we are going to use our secret keys to log in. So if I type AWS configure, so now it will ask for for my AWS asset key ID. Then if I type it, it will also ask for secret key and other. But mind you, doing this thing is very, very wrong. If you should enter your access key ID and your secret access key here, it is very, very wrong. Because to that, any user that you have your AWS account, any IAM user that you have your AWS account can come back here and retrieve it. And as a result of that, they can be able to access your AWS account anytime, any day. Anytime, any day, they can access your AWS account, and it is very, very bad. So this is one of the security measures that you need to take note. Anytime you are using your EC2 Instance Connect. So don't enter your secret ID or secret details, your credentials, don't enter it here. So what you're going to do instead is to go to your dashboard, then look for IAM. You can see. Then your IAM, then you can click on roles. You understand? So just click on roles. Now you are going to assign a role that has read-only policy. You can decide to create it. You can decide to create one. So let's create a role for our EC2. You can see AWS service. allow AWS service like EC2. So I want to allow only EC2 to access, you understand, to perform action on my account. So I'll pick that. Then use service or use case. So the service I want to use there is what is EC2. I'll select it. You can see it here. I'll select just EC2. Then I'll click on next. Then now I can now attach role forward for EC2. You understand? So I can attach IAM read only access. So meaning that my this my EC2 from here, and anybody that access this EC2 now can only read, can only, you understand. So so that is it. So I will attach what IAM read only access. Then click on next. Then I can attach a role name. You understand? I can say EC2 Instance Connect role. I just give it a name. You see it now. Then click on. You see, this is the only permission policy I attach. You can only read, cannot do any other thing apart from that. So I'll click on create roles. So now you can see. So I've created my role. If I view it now, so this is my role. You can see. So now what I'm going to do next is to what is to now go to my EC2 instance and attach it to that role. So now let me go to my EC2 instance. So I'll click on my EC2 instance. Now I will select this my EC2 instance because this is what I use to access to connect to my instance connect. So now I'm going to click on action. Then I'm going to click on security. Then I'm going to click on modify IAM role. So in this modify IAM role now I'm going to is refreshing. I'm going to click on this. Then I will select my EC2. You see EC2 Instance Connect role. You see it now. EC2 Instance Connect role. You see it. I'll click on it. You see it. Then I'll update it. So now that I've updated it, you understand? So automatically it means that now my EC2 instance automatically it means that my EC2 instance connect can now access any service or can perform any action or what on my AWS account. So let me click Ctrl C to clear this. Then this particular one, you see it now. I'll type it here. So if I say AWS IAM lists, then users. Now, I want to list all the users in my AWS accounts using this EC2 Instance Connect. And if I click on enter, you see now that now I was able to fetch it. You can see it now. I was able to fetch it. But before I couldn't fetch it. It was telling me that I need to log in. And I did not use this because it is very, very dangerous. Now I can see Lakequest is one of the users. I can see Lakon, IAM policies, script users. You can see it now. So these are all the users I have in my AWS accounts. You can see it now. So to confirm that, you can see, let me show you here. If I go to IAM users, now just wait and see. You see all the users I have here. You can see 1, 2, 3. There are 3 of them, and I've accessed them here. You can see. So that is one of the advantage of this. So now, one thing you need to know now is that if I go and detach the IAM policy, you see that I will not be able to perform any action. I will not be able to list anything in my AWS accounts. So let me go. Now this is my IAM. You can see I am inside the role now. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to look for these are all the different kind of roles that I've assigned in my account. So now if I select this one, now you can see this particular one, and I click on delete. So if I delete it, to confirm deletion, enter the role name. So this is the role name. If I enter this and I click on delete, now you can see I've deleted it. So once I delete the IAM role like that, I will not be able to have access to this to list anything or to do anything here again. So that's just it. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, follow, and share for more. Thank you. See you in my next video.